My grandmother left me her old house in her will. I found something horrifying in the basement. I never really knew my grandmother. She lived alone in that massive Victorian house on the edge of town for as long as anyone could remember. Mom always refused to visit her. Family history, she'd say dismissively whenever I asked why so when the lawyer called to tell me grandmother had passed and left me her entire estate. I was shocked. I'd only met her twice in my life. The house looked even larger up close. 3 stories of weathered brick and too many windows, all staring down at me like accusing eyes. No one's been inside since they found her, the lawyer said, handing me an ancient iron key. Medical examiner said natural causes, but he didn't finish the sentence. Just shrugged uncomfortably and hurried back to his car. The interior was immaculate. Not a speck of dust anywhere, despite her being dead for 2 weeks before anyone noticed. Every room had portraits on the walls. Family members, I assumed, though they all looked strangely similar. Despite spanning different eras, the women all had the same heart-shaped face and unusual amber eyes. I spent that first day exploring the main floors. The house had odd features: doorways that seemed too narrow, staircases that led to blank walls. It was the basement door that bothered me most. Heavy oak reinforced with iron bands, and 7 different locks. I found the keys in my grandmother's bedroom, hidden inside a hollowed-out book. Each key had a small label attached with a date. The most recent was marked with my birth date. It took nearly an hour to open all the locks. The door swung open silently, revealing a narrow stone staircase spiraling down into darkness. The air that rushed up smelled wrong, like damp earth and something coppery. I should have turned back then. I should have locked the door and called someone. Anyone instead. I followed the stairs down. The basement was massive, extending far beyond the footprint of the house above. Dozens of support columns stretched into the shadows. At the center was a stone altar. Above it hung a massive portrait of a woman who could have been my twin, except for her clothing. Early 1800s. From the look of it, the plaque beneath read, Elizabeth Harrow, first vessel. That's when I noticed the floor. Concentric circles of names carved into the stone, hundreds of them, all women, all with my family name. My grandmother's name was in the innermost circle. Next to it, a freshly carved space waiting for a new name. My name. The journal I found on the altar explained everything. In 1817, Elizabeth Harrow made a deal with something that lived in the spaces between walls. Immortality, of a sort. Each Harrow woman would live exactly 100 years, then transfer her consciousness to the next female descendant. According to the final entry in my grandmother's handwriting, dated the day she died, I am now the vessel. The transition takes 7 days. It's been 5 days since I entered the basement. The whispers started on the second day, a constant stream of voices just below conscious hearing. This morning, I found a new key in my pocket. One I know I've never seen before. My reflection has changed. My eyes look older somehow. I caught myself writing in the journal earlier, but I don't remember doing it. The entry was in my grandmother's handwriting. I tried to leave yesterday. Made it as far as the front gate before a crushing pain dropped me to my knees. The neighbors found me there. You look just like her, the old woman across the street said. She would stand at that gate for hours, just staring at the road. Tonight marks the 6th day. I can feel her memories merging with mine, her thoughts pushing out my own. I can almost remember making the original deal now. Sitting in the cold darkness with the entity, signing my name in.